So let's start with an empty project. 800 pixels width and 600 pixels height, both windows and layout dimensions. The layout has two layers, one for gameplay objects, set to a solid black background, and one layer for the user interface objects. In the gameplay layer, create a new sprite object. This is gonna be our cannon. Add two behaviors, the bound to layout and A directions behavior. In this, set max speed to 300, acceleration to 800, and deceleration to 500. Of course, you can change the values here, and set directions to left and right, set angle to no, and default controls to yes. So we control our ship or our laser with the arrow keys. The player can only do two things, move sideways and shoot. So create a new sprite object, name it bullet, and we're gonna assign two behaviors to it. One is the bullet behavior to control its movement, and the destroy outside layout so the bullet will destroy when leaving the screen. Leave the speed set to 400 or change it if you want. Now go back to our cannon and add a new image point. Name it bullet and set it to the top of our sprite. This is the point where the bullets will be shot from. To control our cannon, we need to insert a keyboard object. Then, in the event sheet, first create an on a start of layout condition and destroy the bullet. Then a keyboard event on key pressed, and in this case the spacebar. Cannon, spawn another object, select the bullet, and type in the image point bullet. And bullet, set angle of motion to -90, which means up. So far our cannon moves sideways with left and right keys and fires with a spacebar. But with such a fast fire, the game would be way too easy. So go back to our cannon and add an instance variable, name it trigger, and set it as a boolean. That means it can only take a true or false value. Set initial value to true. Then on spacebar pressed, add another condition. Cannon, boolean is set, trigger, that means if trigger is true, then set trigger to false. Now, to be able to shoot again, remember that our bullet has a destroy outside layout behavior, so bullet on destroyed, cannon, set boolean, trigger to true. So now we have our ship completed. Okay, in the next video we'll be creating the enemies. See ya!